Good morning, students. In our today's English literature class, let's start our chapter number 16, that is One State, Many Worlds, from where we have left in our previous class. Let's start. The point for the hill hoopers and the beach lovers. Whether you are drawn to warm sandy beaches or cool misty hills, Karnataka can be one-stop destination for all your nature needs. Means whatever type of natural scenery or beauty you want to enjoy, you'll be getting in Karnataka. Bordered by the Arabian Sea and the Lakshadweep Sea along its coastline, Karnataka is famous for its pristine beaches. Over here, pristine means undiscovered, unspoiled. You'll be spoiled for choice as you soak yourself in the beauty of the beaches in Gokarna, Kudul, Ulul, and Marthavante. So sink your toes into the sand and forget your cares as you relax to the sound of the lapping waves. You can go in the lap of the nature and enjoy each and every bit of the nature without any tensions, free of tension we can enjoy over there. However, if you wish to climb the heights and explore the nooks and crannies of the Western Ghats, visit quiet hill stations such as Kemnaguri, Kudurmukh and Kurg, also known as the Scotland of India. Kurg is known as Scotland of India. Kurg is famous as much for its breathtaking natural allure means attraction. As for its vast coffee plantation, there is lot of coffee plantation over there also. So don't forget to sip on some freshly brewed coffee while vacationing there. When we are over there, we are enjoying our vacation. We should not miss a chance to take a sip of coffee, fresh coffee over there. The fertile town of Chikmagalur, which is also known as Coffee Land of Karnataka, is definitely worth a visit to. Over there, the coffee land's name is Chikmagalur. It is also a worth going place, worth visiting place. It should be visited. Next point, for the culture considers an amalgamation mixture, an amalgamation of several historic periods, traditions of different Kannadiga communities have given rise to the street-rich tradition. Various historical periods, tradition are mixed together in that area of Karnataka. The festival of Karnataka are a reflection of its variety and its colorful heritage. It's a variety of colorful heritage. If you know locals from Karnataka, try and visit them during Ugadi, the New Year. The New Year of Karnataka is known as Ugadi, which is celebrated in late March or early April. Usually, families feast on elaborate meals which always include a sampling of neem leaves and jaggery as a symbol of joys and sorrows in life. Jaggeries and neem leaves are compared as joys and sorrows of our life. Other notable festivals include the Hampi festival and the Karaga, which is one of the Bengaluru's oldest and most important festival. Karnataka has a variety of folk tradition. It has many rich folk culture also, folk tradition also. If you want to truly get a taste of the state's culture, do experience the theatrical extravaganza that is Yakshagana. It usually depicts tales from Indian mythology, performed from dusk to dawn, from morning to evening. It blends dance, music, dialogues, and colorful costume. It is a mixture of all these. Others attractions include dance forms such as Nandi Dhwaja, Linga Benna, Garva Dansa, Patakuntha and Dolu Kunitha, which is accompanied by singing and the beats of decorated drums. It is accompanied by dancing. Togalu Combriata, a type of shadow puppeteer, the name of which means a play with leather dogs in Kannada, is also very popular. Means doll, play is also very popular in Karnataka. For hungry travelers, what is the cuisine over there? What can we go over there? What can we find about eating? What delicious foods are offered by Karnataka? They say the true identity of a place is revealed through a gastronomic spread. Gastronomic spread means delicious food. The same is true for Karnataka. As with everything else, the food here is varied and worth a try. Each and every food should be tried. The state is famous for its vegetarian delicacies such as masala dosa, sambar, rasam, dry curries, pickles and chutneys, as well as its non-vegetarian dishes. So hit the eating hotspots and satiate your appetite by indulging in some local cuisine. Satiate means satisfy yourself with local cuisine provided over there. Let's see. For the Sopolis, are you someone who likes to carry a piece of place back with you? If you want, you can take something as a souvenir, as a remembrance with yourself. If yes, be prepared to leave with your pockets lighter than you arrived. Arts and crafts from the lifeblood of Karnataka, handicraft stores displaying Mysore paintings, Channapatna toys, as well as wood, metal and stone carving that is for travelers' attention. It attracts each and every traveler. In fact, the art of stone carving has been practiced through the centuries, especially in Hoysala. Doll making is another craft native in the state and usually involves the whole family. Whole family is involved in the business of doll making. So if you happen to be there during Dasahara, visiting the 9 days along doll exhibition and buying exquisite handmade doll is a must to do. When you are at the time of Dasahara over there, you should be there to see all these things. Bidar in Karnataka is also home to Bidri work, which dates back to 14th century. Bidri works date back to 14th centuries. Here a blackened alloy of zinc and copper is inlaid with thin sheets of pure silver. This technique is used to make jewelry and elaborate decorative pieces. So if you want to invest in beautiful things, do buy some Bidri ware. Ware means goods. Karnataka is also known for Mola Kamulu, Ilikal and Mysore silk saris that are famous with tourists. For all who come wondering, if you are a wanderer, if you want to roam over there. So next time you are planning a vacation, consider traveling to this beautiful Indian state. It will impress you with cosmopolitan hubs such as Bangalore, Mysore and Mangaluru. It will leave you stunned with its coast, forest and hills. It will enrich your travel experience with its time-tested traditions, relics and palaces, relics, past things. It will satiate you with its flavors and colors, satiate, satisfy. A state brimming with energy and life, Karnataka will win you over with its wonders. Here we complete this chapter. We'll forward with next chapter in our next class. Till then, thank you.